Hello everybody, this is Jeffrey. In this episode, I'm going to be using the Suzuki Cappuccino at Tokyo Express 600 with its engine swap and of course with ultimate parts too. Now this was a request build that was made to my attention at least yesterday. So I'll be showing you guys a quick step-by-step process on how to get the car, and of course I'll be going through the section of what parts you'll need for this car too. Luckily, the fine error of making a mistake on this tune is not going to be really nothing to worry about because all the parts you can add to this car will work. You don't have to worry about going over the limit, thankfully. It's just a matter of getting the right parts for this car. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the episode. Now, in order to find this car is only can be found at the used car dealership, and unfortunately, this car is not in this particular dealership. Now, if you do have the car, I would recommend you just go to your home, check, and make sure you have it. The next step we're going to be talking about, of course, is going to be delivery. As you can see, the car itself is going to be set to wide. If you want to go ahead and basically search this delivery up, of course, the top left is hashtags, or you can just simply follow me in the game. That way you can find delivery in my newsfeed, which should help you out not to pretty much waste time on searching that particular livery. Now, if you guys would like to rather have your own personal livery for this car with this particular setup, I'll go ahead and showcase the parts right now for this particular car. Other than that, it's going to be easily done for this car. I would recommend, though, that you actually do swap up the rims. The rims that comes with this livery is going to actually make your car not handle too good. So, if you want to copycat what I have on hand in this particular setting, the front bumper is going to be, of course, Type B, as you see so on the screen. The side is going to be Type B as well, as you see right there. The rear bumper is going to be Type A, and to finish it all up, on the wing is going to be custom wing set, and that's going to be it for your custom parts. Now let's go ahead and check out the wheels on this car. It's going to be a little bit different than what was showcased on the livery. It's going to be these spoon rims right here, and as long as you just have these equipped, no need to change the width or the offset or the size. Just keep them standard and you'll be good to go from that particular point right then and there. So let's go ahead now and make our way to the particular setup build. Now, this particular Cappuccino does in fact carry the RX-7 engine swap. I would recommend that you go ahead, pause the episode, and search that particular engine type in the green text and see if you have it at your home. If you have this engine in your garage, I would recommend just go ahead and redeem it to this car. That way you'll save some credits. Also, it helps a lot if you're not yet level 50 in the game. If you're level 50 already, then you can go ahead, just go to the tuning shop, and after you add the wide body, you can automatically go ahead and add the engine swap. I do apologize, I did forget to mention what the particular step was on how to install the engine swap, or what engine swap it took. So again, I'm sorry that I skipped that part, but that's it right there. For the car, we're going to go for more aggressive build. We got RSF Racing Mediums. I would also recommend just go ahead and just pause the episode and just copy what you see on screen: the suspension, the differential, the downforce. The other part list, as you can see here, you're going to get every single part that you can get your hands on, even some of the ultimate parts too, if you can have them. Other than that, this car is going to be a rocket ship going into this race. So as long as you have all the parts together in the car, like I did mention before, there's really no need to be worried about messing up the PP numbers for it to be illegal for this race. As you can see, we're still far below the 600 point cut line. So even if you put sport softs on the car, you'll still have plenty of points along to have for this particular tune. But as you did see, we're going to be using racing mediums for the race, and I'll explain why as we get to the race, why it's better to have racing mediums compared to racing softs in this particular race. But let's now go ahead and make our way down to the track and see what we can do with this particular car. Now, this particular car here, I have done this in the past several times in my Cappuccino swap builds. And like I said before, this car is a literal rocket ship. no pun intended. As we get through the end of the tunnel, you can see we're making all these spots up. Now, I am racing on racing tires, and as you guys may know, racing tires do not tend to be best friends, especially if the surface of that track is a little bit damp. So you gotta be very, very careful in the first 2 laps. If you want to go ahead and put on traction control, you can. But you can see we've made the lead pretty easily. We're going to go ahead and make our first official stop on lap 5. As you can see, the rear tires were actually almost at the end of life right there. That's why I decided to come pit rear. Since we know our car can do an average of 5 laps around the track with this compound setting, I went ahead and refilled the fuel up to 5.2 laps worth of fuel because that was my benchmark, since I knew for a fact that our car can go at least 5 laps. So after we get done with this particular first pit stop, we're going to go ahead and fast forward to our first official hot lap. As you can see on the right side of the screen, our lap times are super quick. So I want to let you guys watch this hot lap, see what the car is doing, and I'll be right back to finish up the rest of this run. Okay, so as we fast forward to later in the race, to our last pit stop of the race, it's going to be at least lap 9, lap 10, and you know, the car very strong this whole entire race. I would say just the only negative part is going to be, of course, taking 2 pit stops for this particular build, and also having to drive a little bit cautiously in the first 2 laps, especially if you're on slick tires. Now, if you want to do intermediates, you can, but unfortunately they probably will last you not even a full lap, so you gotta be careful with those racing tires. Now, if you want to do sports, that's up to you. That also works as well. As you saw, we actually did fill up our car up to that fuel line, and just the car was just so quick, so fast. So if you do have this particular car, the Suzuki Cappuccino, with this particular RX-7 swap engine, I would really recommend giving this a shot. And this car, just seeing how fast it was able to go around this track, this car should also be a beast when it comes to Le Mans. And as you can see from the total screen of the finishing results, we did, matter of fact, lap the whole field once and got ourselves that sweet clearance bonus, and that's going to be it for this episode. So I know that was a very rushed, quick build, so hopefully that does help you a lot in Tokyo Expressway 600. Now, for our next particular build is going to be quite an interesting one. It's going to be using the classic Shelby Cobra, and I actually have done this car before in the past long time ago, and this is going to be a very interesting car to try out. So hopefully this particular tune would be helpful around Tokyo Expressway 600, especially using this car. And can't wait to see what we can do with it. I would say it's a very amazingly gorgeous classic to own for this car. So if you do have this car already, then you're good to go. Now, the one unfortunate thing about this car is actually found in the Legends car dealership, but hopefully you do have it. Until then, I'll see you guys later when we come back to Tokyo Express 600 with the Cobra Shelby convertible. So that is going to be for today's episode. Hopefully this particular build has helped you out in Gran Turismo 7. If you guys have any suggestions or any other builds you want me to try out, you're more than welcome to add those to the comments below, and I'll try my best to do them. Until then, hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day, and if you guys would like to subscribe to the channel, you're more than welcome to do so as well, as I'll have some more stuff coming up in the next couple days. Until then, see you later and take care.